God, this wind. Got to go on my not so strong arm because the wind just keeps pushing me to the left hand side of the bank. I'm not very good at J stroke on my left, so we'll see. No, let's go back to my right. This current wind doesn't seem that windy on the camera, but I mean, if I stop paddling, I just get pushed straight backwards, straight back to the verge. So, yes, look, I'm just getting drifted. Some of you are probably saying, why are you sitting in the front of the boat? It'd be a lot easier with the wind. Yeah, I know. But just like it's in the back. Okay, good morning everyone. I thought it was about time I did a video on the river, because I've done lots and lots of videos drinking water from the rivers. I've done some fishing on the rivers, I've done some jumping in the rivers, I've purified water, but I haven't actually taken you on board on one of my boats onto the rivers. So today I just thought I'll take a little paddle as the kids are at school along the River Wensum. So we're going upstream, and so basically we're going to go upstream for a little bit and see where it takes us. We'll go up to Taverham. I'll probably get up to Taverham Mill. I've got a little footage over there. Oh, the wind's just taking me at the moment. I'm not concentrating on what I'm doing. Yeah, so we're going to have a little look over Taverham Mill. I've got my grab bag with me, so which you've seen in a couple of videos now. We'll take that on board, and we're going to see what I can forage along the way on the rivers. I've got my fishing rod with me, and that sort of thing. You never know, I might be able to catch and cook stuff from the river if it's big enough at all. But if not, we'll go do some wild edibles along the way and just see what the day brings us. So just sit back, enjoy a little paddle as we just go upstream. The wind is actually quite against me at the moment. I'm sort of taking a nice steady paddle. I'm just going upstream, and then we'll get ourselves out. So let's see what we do. See what we got then. Sort of swan. So I've never been down this river. The farms I'm going to go today. People have always talked about it to me. Sort of. It's 2-3 years I've been saying I need to do this, and now I've gone and found the time just to get out and have a nice relax, paddle, see what I can see, and just take it all in, have a little chill out, and in about an hour's time find somewhere to pull in, some wood block, see what I can forage for lunch, do a little bit of fishing. Okay, right, the next bit I'm now coming up to now is where the river gets a bit narrower, and when we're out here with the kids kayaking, it's usually quite a challenge for them to try to get in, so we'll see So we'll see what's like with this, which I've never done before, up here itself. Yeah. I've usually always taken kayaks on a trip, so I've never really taken a canoe. So we'll see what it's like. Swans. The really wide bits, back then I was battling with the current really hard. It's pushed me all over the place. I get to this narrow bit, which has always been known to be a real nightmare, and easy peasy. Oh, here comes the wind again. What's about? Let's get around this corner. It's a bit of a chicane. That hit me then. Out on the straight again. So my legs stretch, and I've drifted down the river a little bit. The old family of cows just come out to come and see me. They're my best cow. Unfriendly noise, that didn't really make any difference. It's not as easy to do it when you're sitting on a seat on your own. Just kneeling down. The last hour, I just need to stretch my feet. Get past these. I think there's a bull looking right at me in a sec. He's just come down and have a little drink and stuff and eat. In the river, yeah, he's definitely a bull. I'll show you. There he is. There he is, look. There's the old big boy. Not a care in the world, is he? Not a care in the world. Yeah, I've got to take it out. Right. We'll find somewhere to go a bit because the main camera battery's just died on me. So there's some stones just up here. I'll pull over and a little bit of a leg stretch. I'll just have a sip of water, and then we'll just see where it takes us next. But this current is really strong going upstream today. We've had no rain, but I don't know why the current is so strong. Yeah, this is the fast bit, which I've been warned about this bit, where it actually capsized someone. So I'm going to turn the camera around now. I think this is going to be quite an interesting thing to do. We had to film. So I'm going to just pull over here, change the camera battery, and then see how difficult this next section is. It's basically, you can basically call it a little bit of rapids really for the River Wensum. The River Management System, the Borderlands Authority, has basically tried to move some of the sediment down the river. By doing so, they've sped up certain parts of the river. And we're going to go for the first bit now, which I've been warned about in the past. I've never actually seen it, so this is going to be quite interesting. Let's change this camera battery around now. Right, so this, last thing I heard, capsized my mate's family. So let's just hope that I can get through this without capsizing and be able to look after my camera equipment without seeming to get wet. So I want to stay away from the bank. I'm going to stay in the eddy, and basically I'm going to cross straight over the next eddy, I think. Coming downstream is going to be fine, but trying to go upstream through a not exactly fast rapids, but for a canoe on your own, it's going to be quite a challenge. Right, let's go across it. Oh, there. That didn't work, did it? Oh no, that didn't work either. Ah, dear me. Well, I'm through the first bit. You know what? I'm not getting through this on my own. I'm going to have to get my feet wet. That is just far too difficult. This is far too difficult to paddle on your own. I just can't get out of it. I just cannot get out of it. So, something tells me that I am now going to go over to this bit. I'm going to unzip my trousers and I'm going to wade through this. There's no other way around this whatsoever. If I want to go further upstream, I'm going to need to do this. Let's put them over there. I'll try to stick up the bank as much as possible. No, I'm getting wet. Oh, it's cold. Do the first bit. Put the boat through here. Could get a little bit deep there as well. I think it's a bit shallower. Just there. There, get shallow again. There. That's all the shallow bits done, and now it's going to drop off quite deeply just here, so I'm thinking that should be enough through that. Oh, I'm getting drifted, I'm getting drifted. Oh, I'm not going back down. No, 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 not today. I'm not even ready. I'm not even kneeling properly. It's just a case of it's started drifting me down, and I wanted to get out of that bit. Whew. I'm not walking back up there again today. I'm back into deep water again. I'm back into calm waters. Nothing like doing a bit of if you can call them rapids, upstream. Most people go down them. It made it something different to do though, didn't it? Right, let's turn you around again, see what else we can see. Do you know what? I might. You'd see that island just in front of you now. Not this one, but because I'm going to get a bit further up. But I might just do I might just land or something like that. Coming up shortly. Just. Oh, here's a blast. Oh my god! I'm not kneeling. Oh, don't turn me broadside onto the fast water. Right. Oh, here we go again. Oh. Yeah, I did say it's some fast water again, and I'm doing the old kayak paddling again, just to get myself up it. Walk through that one. Coming through that. Okay, this bit could be a bit fun because I've got swans with cygnets and ducks with chicks. So, and the cygnets being cygnets are all interested in what I am, sitting on a board, but the old mothers aren't though. So I'm just sitting here and they've come to me, so we'll let them go through. There is, look, with the old wings up. Look at me! Don't come nowhere near my brood. We've done it, successfully gone past them. I might have just found somewhere which I might be able to moor up. Looks like some old deck chair has been there in the past. I think that might be our place. We'll go up just to there and just see a little bit further up, see if I can see anything. If not, I'll come back down to there. Right, so let's get ourselves up a little bit further and then we'll see. I'd rather be in the trees a little bit more than out in the open. I am in front of a horse paddock. It's like a natural dam. I'm like to portage again. I can't fit through that middle bit. No, this fallen tree. Never know. Let's see. See if I can pull myself over it. No, it's too deep to portage. So, well, I think I'm glad to call this quits here. Go up this river. We're gonna go back to where I just saw, and then we'll go get a bite. I'll pull this thing up into the trees, and then we'll go have a bit of bite to eat. That nature has called this trip off. Well, I could have done it if I got a bit more time. But I say I've got to pick the kids up at school for 2.5 hours, so it's not really worth doing too much in the way of doing that. So we'll just come into here. Okay, now I'm going to just take a nice gentle sort of, let the river take me downstream. I'm going to take it up to that little little island landing I saw earlier on. I said if I can't find anything, I'll go back there. So I'm going to go back there now and cook up some food. Well, see if I can find any food in that area. If not, I'll just make myself a hot drink and then we'll head off back home. But it's been a nice little paddle. I say I've never been up this far on a river which I work at with the scouts. So I thought about time I went up there, and I thought I'd bring you along the first journey with me. Let's kneel back down again. These old foam cheap mats make perfect kneel mats when you're sitting in there. But there's only so much kneeling you can actually physically do, isn't there? Until your ankles and that start hurting. So we're going to head back down here until we find that little island jetty, that little island, and then we'll crack out the wood burning stove or bush stove. We'll try out the mini Sawyer. And get ourselves a nice hot drink. Some trout in this river, and we all know trout like fast flowing water, so hopefully if I get a few lures, fly lures on the old go and cast them downstream and then bring them upstream, that should get, hopefully, might take a little bit of a bite, you never know. We'll give it a go for half an hour or so. Right, there's some stuff over there. Can't see anything inside this field. So what I'm going to do is just nip through this. Nip through here. And then just have a quick look on these branches and see if we've got any dead stuff. Yeah, we've got plenty of dead stuff here, look. Well, I hope it's dead. It's not snapping too well. What are these? I don't know. We'll leave them there. They look like rose hips. I'm not entirely 100%. So if you're not 100%, don't go for it. But what I do know is 100% is these. So we are going to have, I'm going to go get the pouch, I think I'm going to get a tin, and I'm going to come up here and just forage a whole load of these berries. Yeah, so I think we'll just have some blackberries and a coffee, I think, today. So let's go get a tin and forage all these blackberries, and I'll bring some wood down as well. Alright, there's a few sticks to start us up. Let's go get the tin and get some berries. Right, we get some berries. Okay, we've got another handful of sticks, and we've got some berries, some blackberries. Not too many, most of them are really, really small. I reckon another few more weeks there'll be really, really good pickings around there. But that's a handful, so that's one of my 5 a day. Let's get this thing cooked up. I'll heat it up, and you never know, I might catch a fish to keep me going with the food as well. So let's get back and cook this stuff up, and see what we can catch. Right. Right, we've got our water. Oh, I thought it'd be a bit easier than that, but we've got our water now. And let's put the old filter on. Screw that onto there. Screw that into there. Squeeze it a little bit, running clear. Yeah. Give that a little bit of water. And let's put this in there. Right, let's get little pouch here. So where I'll have all my drinks and that. It's just come to a boil, it's just cooled down a little bit. I should have some coffee in here. Yeah, some coffee and a little bit of whitener. There's some peanut butter and all sorts of stuff in there as well. So a bit of emergency rations just going to get really, really bad. I've always got some stuff in there. So let's just put this down here. Quickly make this coffee. And we have a nice little coffee. Right, 2 casts and then we're off. So I've got 2 casts to try to catch me a fish. Oh, that's a good cast, that's a good cast. No, nothing on that one. That last one. And it's right in the middle. Right, so there you go. Come on, people. Come on, people. So hold it here. Hold it in that fast water. You never know. No, nothing today. Right, let's pack this thing up and let's head off down the river because we've got to get back. We've got to sort everything out and pick kids up for school. A bit like I don't rely on this stuff, innit? I think I need a bit more practice. I think a whole day of fishing is probably called for just to get used to the kit that I've got, or maybe get some better tackle working on this. So let's cut this thing up, put all the line away, tidy up. It's 1:30. Get ourselves back to the base. But I think it's probably going to take me about half an hour from here. It took me about 2 hours to get here, probably take me about half an hour to get back. So let's go on! Okay, so the clouds has come over, food's done, it's 1:45. Well, let's get back, get all this kit put away. Oh, the boat's running away from me already, I'm not even in the craft. Okay, tally ho! Whoa! We're off! This is some fast water now. Yeah. Well, that was it. That's enough of the fast water. There's some fast water. Nearly took out the bra, nearly took out my camera. Here it is. There's the mother of our rapids in our River Wensum. Last time I got my feet wet, I want to be able to stay dry this time. The first one, and that's the second one. And that's the third one. Yeah! Yeehaw! Here we are. That's hum sweet hum. And another trip done. What's it? 10 past 2. So 10 minutes to put this stuff away and get back home. Thanks everyone. See you later. If you see a crocodile, don't